Sunday is a glorious holiday. It's a festival called Epiphany. Now, it is my guess that you don't throw a huge party like you might for Christmas, and you don't look forward to a special church service like you do at Easter. But Epiphany is a major festival because that's the day that we remember that Jesus came for all nations, not just the Jews. Now, for a long time, I really didn't think that was that big a deal. Well, duh, of course Jesus came for all nations. But it wasn't always so obvious. Listen to what it says in Acts about one of the first times that it was clear that people that weren't Jewish were welcomed in. As Paul and Barnabas, Christian missionaries, were leaving the synagogue, the people invited them to speak further about these things on the next Sabbath. When the congregation was dismissed, many of the Jews and devout converts to Judaism followed Paul and Barnabas, who talked with them and urged them to continue in the grace of God. On the next Sabbath, almost the whole city gathered to hear the word of the Lord. When the Jews saw the crowds, they were filled with jealousy and talked abusively against what Paul was saying. God wants them? How dare you say that? And that was really foreign to me until Marvel movies started coming out. I realize that might be kind of a weird thing. See, I grew up as a comic book geek. I grew up reading these comic books. I know a lot about them because they were such a part of who I was and yes, who I am still. But then people started saying, oh yeah, Captain America, I'm a huge fan. Really? Tell me about him. Well, I saw this movie and it bugged me. Because I had read Captain America for years. I knew a lot about his character. And now these people claim to be fans and they only know the movies? I mean, come on. But you see, I was acting very similar to the Jews. How dare you say that you can worship God? We've done it our whole lives. We've done it the right way. They didn't understand that, yes, Jesus wants them. And this is a good thing. God wants people who show up late. Because if it's not about grace, then it's about works. And if you're not there 100%, you're already too late. And that's me and that's you. See, it's all about grace. God reaches out to everyone, and it doesn't matter how late they come to it. As long as your heart's beating, it's not too late.